Good or well. Say or tell. Ill or sick. When to really use these words? Hi everyone! What's up? And I hope your day is going swimmingly. Welcome back to another video where you can learn when and how to use your English. If you are new to this channel, I'm making practical English video lessons that you can use in real life situations. And so you may click that subscribe button to keep you stay updated with my videos. Well, today we're going to learn some English words that are commonly misused by the English language learners around the world. This is a chance for you to know the difference of these words, when to use them, how to use them, or so. So stick around until the end of this video. Good or well? Let's get into it. Good is actually an adjective and it modifies a noun. So the structure is good plus noun. However, well is an adverb and it modifies actions. It modifies verbs. So simply verb plus well. Let's take a look at these examples. He is a good student. So good modifies student. He studies well. So well modifies the action studies. It's a very good movie. So very good modifies the noun movie. They make this movie very well. Very well modifies the action make. So that's the difference between the structure of good and well. Be careful with this exception. There is an exception. We use well as an adjective only when we talk about feeling healthy. You can normally hear this when someone asks you, "How are you?" You normally say, "I'm good." "I'm good" is the same with "I'm fine." But if someone asks you, "How are you?" then you say, "I'm well." It means I'm healthy. I'm physically okay. Well is used as an adjective only when you're talking about feeling healthy. Ill or sick. These are also confused because there's no much difference actually. They are both adjective and they have the same meaning. Not in good health or unwell. And they both follow the same verbs like be, look, seem, feel. For example, he looks ill. He looks sick. She seems ill. She seems sick. You feel ill, right? Or you feel sick, right? They both follow the same verb. But this is a difference now. They are different in structure. Sick is normally followed by a noun, but ill cannot be followed by a noun. So you cannot say, "She is an ill child," but you can say, "She is a sick child." She saw a sick dog on the corner of the street. But you cannot say, "She saw an ill dog on the corner of the street." So that is the main difference. This is an important thing to remember. In British English, to be sick means to vomit. But in American English, it generally means unwell or sick. So you have to remember that. See or look. Let's see the difference. When we say see, you notice something with your eyes without you thinking about it. Okay? But when you say look, you are directing your eyes to its direction and you focus on it. Let's have an example. Let's say, can you see the mountains over there? Can you see? Can you notice? But if I say, look at the mountains over there. So you have to direct your attention to the mountains. I saw her sister at the shopping mall yesterday. I just noticed her. Oh, I have to look at this picture carefully so I can see the writings. So I have to focus on it. So that's the difference between see and look. Say or tell. What's the difference? Say actually focuses on the word being said. So the word that I say, that's the focus. However, tell focuses on the content or the information of what you said. There's also a little difference with the structure of say and tell. We use say with something. Like, I said, come on, let's eat. I said something. Say plus that. He said that he's gonna be late for work today. Or say to plus object pronoun. She said to me that her boyfriend proposed last week. So that is the structure for say. We use tell with the name. So you say, please tell Katie to go home early. We also use tell with the object pronoun. Tell me what you did last night. Tell me. Me is an object pronoun. So that's the main difference between say and tell. Hear or listen. What's the difference? Hear is the sound or noise just comes to your ear and there's no effort in it. Listen is when you pay attention to the sound and there is effort in it. Let's say, I heard a strange noise from my neighbor's house. So I just heard it. Did you hear the loud thunder last night? So you hear the thunder. Well, another example, they always listen to the radio in their spare time. So they listen, they pay attention, there is effort. You have to listen to your teacher so you can pass your exam. So you listen and there is effort. You listen to your teacher. So that's the difference between hear and listen. Above or over? Okay, this is a difference. Above is, wait, I have two hands, one with a ring, one without a ring. Above is at a higher level. So my hand with a ring is higher than my hand without a ring. This is above. And it doesn't touch this hand. So there is a distance between this hand and this hand. So this hand with a ring is above, but this hand with a ring on top of the other hand is over. This is over. It touches the other hand. So that's the main difference between above and over. Let me give you more examples, okay? The wall clock is above the TV. So this is common in houses, right? You have a TV and there's your wall clock. So the wall clock is above the TV. Another one, the birds are flying above the tree. Let's go to over. The books are over the bookshelf. So this is the bookshelf, this is the book. I put a blanket on him last night because he might catch a cold. So I put the blanket. This is him, this is the blanket. It touches him. So there is a contact if it is over. Well, that's it. A lot of things to remember, but I know that you can. My advice is that you try to write down the words that you learn. Make relevant sentences so you won't forget their meaning, you won't forget when they are used. And if you are talking to someone in English, try using these words. Make them useful in conversations so you won't forget these words. I hope this video is of great help to you, so please hit thumbs up, share this video with your friends who want to learn English, and please subscribe to my channel so you can learn when and how to use your English. Well, see you soon!